yesterday.
So this is a global bucket?
Yeah. And you have to watch the website. When you get to the website, there's going to be 2 videos. One says with caffeine, one says without. Watch the one with caffeine. These kids did a marvelous job. They look like little Jonas Brothers. I've told my nieces I'm going to send them a portfolio with all 9 of their pictures in it. They just pick 2. I don't know which 2. But they get to marry 2 of my nieces. Drainage holes. This is an outside bucket. The inner bucket, you drill 2 holes. One for the watering pipe. One dead center. You take a red Solo cup, put 4 slits in it, pack it with dirt, drop it in the hole. That's your wick.
Okay.
So it sits down in the water, brings it up. And so these are what these 2 boys did so that there would be something recyclable that people in other countries could duplicate themselves instead of waiting for the UN to send them these. Now the project went for 3 years that they did, and I think one of them must have went to college or something. They haven't updated the site in about 2 years. But the first year, this is what they did. They kept up with it. They journaled it. They took pictures. They did a marvelous job. The second year, they just had kept up with it, and they had spent the year prior like 3 hours watering. And they said, well, we don't want to do that this year. So they set up an irrigation to each pipe, and they do this wonderful video on explaining how it works and what the pressure that keeps the water going from their 55-gallon drum to all their things. Really cool video. Well, they get an email from someone who said, well, that's really good, but in my country, in 5-gallon buckets, we're not going to drill a hole in it. It's a very valuable resource. We carry water, we do all kinds of things. What else? So they did an experiment with the woven recyclable grocery bags. You can grow a season in one of those bags. You can grow a plant for 1 season in a bag. After that, they also tried, they said in soil, we don't have a quality soil to use in anything. If we did, we'd already be growing something.
Right.
So they started doing an experiment with recyclables the 3rd year, and they used rolled up newspaper and old cotton shirts from recyclable. And they said, we're not even posting pictures, it flopped. We didn't get anything. Everything that we grew in the dirt, whether it was or the soil, whether it was in the bucket or the recyclable bag, did great. Anything we put in the paper or the cotton did lousy. So someone wrote them a letter and said, next year, some professor from some university said, next year, shred it. I think you'll be able to accomplish it. And then they've never done anything else with it. So it went for those 3 years. So next year I might try some shredded paper myself and see what happens. But it's a really, really good project the boys did. I was very impressed with them.
Pretty neat.
So, but then I have grown. I just came from Fort Campbell, and with the children there on base and in the schools in that area, I've done this project with them. Excellent program for youth. Excellent program for elderly. They don't have to plow a garden. They don't have to have a full raised bed. Raises it up. It's easier to pick.
Yeah.
Excellent program for elderly. But so try it.
Okay.